Hi guys, hope you're well. I hope you're well. Back on stream today, doing a giveaway, super exciting. I'm going to talk through my analysis right now and everything that I've got painted on my charts. I have just done my pre-market analysis, so let's talk through that. Let's start from the daily chart. So what have I got marked out? In terms of the daily chart, we've got previous daily low below us, which I find unlikely of us reaching today. We've got previous daily high in relatively close proximity, and I've also marked out the consequent encroachment of this wick, which we are currently trading up to at the moment on NQ, which is potentially causing a bit of a struggle for us to get through. If I was expecting us to go lower today, if that's even possible, I would expect it to be from here. So yeah, ES is a lot weaker than NQ at the moment. So yeah, I've marked out previous daily high as well. In terms of the 4-hour chart then, so PM session yesterday, we refilled this 4-hour bullish fair value gap. So I would now use that as a bullish inversion fair value gap. So yeah, we rebalanced that, nearly tapped into this 4-hour gap as well, but didn't quite make it there. And then we reacted higher from there, and this is where we are trading at the moment. As you can see, ES and NQ are a little bit uncorrelated right now, which does worry me a little bit. I don't like it when they aren't kind of acting the same, but anyway. 1-hour chart looks pretty sloppy. We have rebalanced this hourly bearish fair value gap, as we can see. This 0.5 level here is the consequent encroachment of the daily wick, which we are just kind of struggling to get through, which is expected. As you can see, on NQ, we're trading above midnight open, which is this purple level here. ES, we're trading below, so we are a little bit uncorrelated. ES has taken London low, NQ has not. We've got quite a big SMT going on, bullish SMT, and the fact that we have disrespected all bearish PD arrays to the left of us kind of sticks me with a bullish bias. I think shorts are kind of out the question for me today, unless I came back in PM session. I just think I wouldn't really want to short into this huge inversion gap that we've got going on the higher time frame, and I just think the higher time frame wants to go higher. Yeah, we've had such a nice rejection from the midpoint of this 4-hour volume imbalance, and we've just kind of been bullish ever since then. So definitely looking for buys today. I've marked out the consequent encroachment of this 4-hour wick, as I think if we're not going to get to previous daily high, this could be a potential reversal point. So I just want to mark that as if I'm going to take longs, a nice target for us. But being completely honest, price action looks a little bit gross right now, especially on the 5-minute chart. We look like we're starting to kind of break out of chop, which is nice, but yeah. So bullish bias going into the open for sure, but we'll see what market open brings, I guess. We've still got 10 minutes till the open, so I'll put a little poll in the chat. Let me add a little poll right now. There we go. I'll just send out my poll. Yes, let me pin the Discord. Also, there we go. If you guys want to join the Discord, please feel free. It's a super nice trading community, very good for beginners if you want to ask questions from other people or just share trading ideas, I guess. So yeah, feel free to join. Today is the giveaway day. I will admit, though, there is quite a few people who have a decent amount of extra entries, but it is free to enter, but a lot of people do have extra entries. So the way that it works in these weekly giveaways is it's free for everyone to enter. Anyone can enter, but I give extra entries to people who show me support through using my like discount codes, or trader of the week in my Discord gets extra entries, things like that. Like I do different things all of the time for people to get extra entries into my giveaways. So if you want more information on how to gain extra entries into the giveaways, join the Discord. It's free, and you can kind of go from there. Like there's not like, you don't just have to like pay for things to get extra entries. Like there's free ways to do it as well. It's just like my way of showing support to people who show me support, you know, because I'm super lucky that I'm able to have these accounts to give away. So yeah, I am going to turn the chat off for now until like after I've taken a trade, if I feel like taking one. So yeah, apologies for that, but I just want to lock in. Sometimes I find it hard for the stream to not affect my psychology, so I'm trying to limit that as much as I can. So yeah. That's quite a clean rejection on ES from this 4-hour inversion gap. Literally tap that and reject it, which is quite nice. Got someone. Oops. See what the 1 minute chart is doing. As you can see before, like this is gross, so I'm not getting involved if price action stays looking like that at the open, because it looks pretty disgusting. We've got no news today, no red folder news anyways, so yeah. I would kind of like us to clean out like these lows before heading higher. Like I don't like the fact that those are below us. They're kind of scary. They're kind of scary, not gonna lie. It's a bit different. I feel like I've got major eye strain today. Like I just have a headache. I feel like I've just been straining my like focus on my screen all morning. So this morning's coffee order was a iced caramel macchiato, which I never had before, and it was actually an accidental order. I did ask for an iced caramel latte, which is literally what I get every single time I go to any coffee place. But they did it by mistake, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna roll with it. Did make me panic a little bit because I don't really like being out of my routine. Like that stresses me out. So you know, Starbucks just wanted to throw a spanner in the works for me this morning, apparently, but I rolled with it. I'm not very good at just rolling with things and just like taking things as they come. Like I plan everything out. I write my to-do list. This is my to-do list. I have to add every single thing I am doing in the day onto my to-do list. Bearing in mind, I've put get dressed on my to-do list. Like if it's not on my to-do list, I'm not doing it. So I have to literally write every single thing down. So yeah, a different coffee order for me was just not on my to-do list, so it did stress me out, but I went with it, which I'm quite proud of, because usually I'm not very good at that. Oh, 9:25, bringing us some volatility. Okay, interesting. I mean, we'll roll with it. I'd like us to take out these lows, please. Take out the equal lows, please. That would be great. So yeah, we do have some SMT between ES and NQ, which is interesting. I did have a little look at YM before. YM is just, I mean, none of them look particularly nice, but I think if I'm going to trade any today, it's going to be NASDAQ. But I do like these equal highs on YM, but I could always just watch YM, you know. Yeah, PM session yesterday was interesting. I did take shorts during PM session, which, as you can see, was a success. I did get stopped out in profit, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm up about 1K on an Alpha Futures eval. I think it's this one. Yeah, so I'm up like just over 1K on this eval, which is exciting. Even though I do have max allocation with Alpha at the moment, if you guys have been watching for a while, two of my funded accounts are like on their last legs, like they are about to be blown. So I was like, I'm going to get prepared and have another eval lined up ready to pass for when that happens. I was talking a little bit yesterday about how my 150K eval, it just needs to be blown. Like, it needs to go. It's had like it's literally had a mental like block on me, that account, for so long. And the reason for that is because I spent 4 months passing the evaluation. That was my first ever evaluation that I passed, and I still have that funded account. It's been passed since July and it's not had a payout. It's just been in drawdown for ages. But I made a mistake when I first passed it. I didn't really understand how much you are meant to risk on a funded account when I got that account. So I was risking like $900 a trade, which is way more than I would want to risk on a funded account. Like, I think 0.5% is like a maximum for me on a funded account at the stage I am as a beginner. So I over risked by accident, and I only realized that I was doing this once I was in drawdown. So then I stopped over risking, but I was already in a lot of drawdown, way more drawdown than I should have been, because I was over risking. So yeah, it's just not been ideal, that account, whatsoever, I'll be honest. It's been a bit of a nightmare, but there you go. Things happen. Mistakes have been made, and that is fine. I don't know whether to draw out the quadrants of this wick. I kind of want to, because I feel it's a very big wick. Let's just do my opening range gaps. Like to break. Yeah, that makes me feel more happy. Had a lot more drawings on my chart lately, which I'm finding it hard to get used to, but I am starting to, and it's been helping a lot. I feel like I was oversimplifying everything, and I just wasn't using all the things that I'd learned from ICT, from all the hours and hours that I'd been watching him, so it was just a waste of time. So I was like, I don't know why. I was just copying TikTok strategies, and it just doesn't work. Don't do it. It doesn't work. Like, a strategy you see on TikTok will not work without major discretion and hours and hours of back testing. And 90% of these strategies probably don't suit your personality anyway. Like, you have to find something that suits you. And a 30-second inversion fair value gap with some internal SMT is not enough for me, unfortunately. That stresses me the fuck out. My psychology was all over the place. Stressed. I was like, this is not enough confluence for me. So, ran over anyway. I'm going to make a huge video on that once I'm consistent about how you shouldn't bloody do that. Please don't do that. It's really a waste of time. Okay, so I like this rejection from the 0.5 of the daily wick. That's nice. We'll see what the open brings us. Yeah, we'll see what the open brings us. Is the opening range gap going to be above or below us? It's going to be below us, which is interesting. Kind of wanted it to be above, because I do like targeting the opening range gap, but I am pretty bullish on the day, if I'm honest. I'm not sure I would be open to shorts. I would like to see sell side swept and then take buys. That would be ideal on the open, but we'll see what it brings us. I'm not forcing a trade today. It's a no news Friday. Sometimes find that no news Fridays present very nice setups in the PM session. So if it means I wait till PM session, then that's fine with me. That's absolutely okay with me. Okay. Now that we've opened, I'm going to mark out the opening range gap quadrants, as price loves these. Price loves these at the open, and it's good to know whereabouts they are. So I'm going to do that for ES and NQ. Go. Chronic trading hours now. There we go. Nice. Okay. We have wicked the 0.25 quadrant of the opening range gap on ES. Not yet for NQ. We have taken out this external buy side liquidity, which is interesting, on NQ. Where is that? That's this high. See, we have a lot of buy side left on ES, but NQ is a lot stronger, which is super interesting. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna potentially create a first presented gap. Nice. Very nice on NQ, please. I love a first presented gap. Makes me happy. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. NQ just hates me, apparently. NQ just doesn't want to give me a first presented gap, apparently. That's fine, that's fine. I didn't want one anyway. Didn't want one anyway, mate. ES is coming up to the consequent encroachment of a higher time frame wick right now. I think this is a 4-hour wick, or it could be the daily. It is the daily, I think. Yeah, consequent encroachment of the daily wick there. Really nice reaction from whatever the hell this is, some sort of quadrant of a wick. I do like that. I feel like NQ has kind of run its course with buy side right now, especially from that reaction of this quadrant of this wick. Could be inclined to change bias, but I'm gonna sit and wait, see. I didn't really realise how out of sync we were, to be honest. And we've now put in some SMT here with the S. Interesting. Oops, I did not want to add text there. I wanted to draw out my SMT. Yeah, that's interesting. Interesting. I do really like this reaction from that quadrant of the higher time frame work. I think if we can stick that, create the first presented fair value gap, nice reaction, I would be open to shorts back into here. But we'll see. The opening range gap midpoint lining up with these equal lows is very attractive to me. It really is on ES, I'll be honest. It really is. Don't you know when I come around? Ooh. Things are lining up for shorts here. I'm not gonna lie to you, they really are. But I'm gonna stay patient because I've not created any first percentage gap yet, and I don't like to end before that's happened because, like, why are we not creating fair value gaps? Should be at the peak of volatility right now. Why is there no fair value gap? One of the things that I learned, I actually went back and watched a video about high resistance conditions and how to identify them. One of the things is large wicks, and another thing is no fair value gaps being opened. Those are like two key points on how to spot high resistance conditions. And I got absolutely chopped up in high resistance conditions yesterday at the open. If you were on stream, you will have saw it. So I am going to stay patient and not have that happen again, because it was pretty painful. Honestly, I'm not opposed to like either or now, I think. Coming in, I was opposed to shorts, but I don't know whether I am anymore. It's due to the large SMT. And we do have some nice equal lows and the opening range gap below us. I feel like it could be a nice draw for us, depending on how we react here. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm not reading the chat, but you can let me you can let me know anyway. Let's see YM. Oh wow, look at that wick on YM. YM swept out equal highs. YM does have a first presented gap. Interesting. YM looks bearish. Yeah, these like relative equal lows are very, very attractive. YM, I'll be honest. Why is NQ just not doing anything? YM is high key goated, like it actually is. I would like to short YM like right now, but I just don't know where my stop loss placement would be. So it's obviously not the time, but I'd like to short down to here, but I have no idea where. Absolutely no. Let's have a look at the dollar. What the dollar's doing. Okay. I don't know what this pink box is that I've drawn. That's nice. The dollar does look bullish to me. Very choppy, but it looks pretty bullish. So that's good to know if we want to take thoughts. Oh, wow. Okay. That is not the one that I was... Oh, yeah. Wrong thing. Here we go. Wow, look at YM compared to NQ. What the hell is NQ doing? Looks like YM is gonna... So... Actually... Pretty clean. Doing the wrong one. I literally do have them in my hotbar. I don't know why I'm not. What is this? What is this price action? Oh, I'm trading YM from now on. This is rubbish. This is rubbish. Darling, won't you take me home? Guys, I really hate it when people DM me and say they've got no money. Please, can I buy them a funded account? Like, it really, like, I really don't like it at all. I really don't like it. My hairdresser just WhatsApped me, by the way, which is so exciting. Because I feel this is something that you'll only ever struggle with if you're blonde. A fake blonde, may I add. I'm going to get the chat up because this is not doing anything right now, so might as well. Yeah, this is something that you will not struggle with unless you're a fake blonde. Blonde dysmorphia. Blonde dysmorphia. I looked in the mirror this morning and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm brunette. I'm a brunette. I'm a dark brunette. Where is the bleach? Get me a bottle of bleach. I want to pour it over my hair and get it bleach blonde again. I just need my roots doing so bad. Like, I feel brunette and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Sorry, let me read the chat now. Good morning, everybody. Claudia, have you got a cat? That's so weird that you've asked me that. Like, actually really weird, because I don't have a cat, but for the past like 2 weeks I keep having dreams about cats. So please tell me why you've asked me whether I've got a cat. Like, do I give cat vibes or what? Because I keep having dreams about having a cat. Good morning. YM is rugging. Any giveaway today? Yes. You're just ruining your hair quality by bleaching. No, yeah, you're absolutely correct. I am ruining my hair quality, but I can't help it. Like, it's my whole personality. Like, I just need to be bleach blonde. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's who I am. It's who I am. YM really does look like it's gonna reach that low that I said before. W signal if anyone took that. What is this chop? What is this chop? What in the hell is this chop? Yeah, I'm definitely bearish now. Switching bias to bearish, but I want to make sure that we're actually going to move anywhere because that open was very, very choppy. Are we going to open up a first presented gap? Anyone? Anyone at all? Yes, thank you. Any fair value gap? Literally any. I'll take any at this point. Wow, God candle. God candle. Hey, yay, we've got a first presented fair value gap. How exciting is that? How exciting is that? Shorts look nice, but I'm not just shorting off thin air, not gonna lie. Like, I need a reason. I need a reason. Okay, let's see how we react off the first presented gap on ES. I like shorts on ES, not NQ, so I'm just gonna see, but what would I, like, where would I enter? Like, let's say something like that. And that risk to reward's kind of, you know, risk to reward's kind of ass. If I could do it. Would be okay. You kind of want to enter, but that's just such a tiny gap. Like, I feel like we're gonna chop. No, I don't like it. I feel like I just don't like it. I want to wait a little bit. Even if this hits, like, I'm happy with myself because I just don't like, that's such a tiny first presented gap. Like, I feel like this could be a high resistance run, which I don't want to be a part of. Don't want to be a part of. I'm gonna turn the chat off for a little while, just while I lock in. Just while I lock in. Oh, then won't you take me home? See whether we're like picking up some momentum here. Like, it's those initial conditions are just not it. We can forward test this one, I guess. Let me draw out the position that I wanted to take if this was horrible. I wanted to do something like that. Maybe even target this. I mean, the fact that we've only opened up one tiny fair value gap and we are 15 minutes into the open is like not filling me with hope. Like, that is actually tiny. We did take out a low with it, so I would class it as a first presented, but like, it's just high resistance, isn't it? Like, even if this hits, I'm happy to stay out of that, especially on my new funded. I'm not trying to take silly things. I'm not trying to. Oh my gosh! Wow! God candle. Hey, what is going on? What is going on? Like, where has that come from? Let's see whether we would have got stopped out, chat. Would I have gone break even there? Probably would have gone break even there, I can't lie. Yeah, I would have. Somewhere I used to I've got some like random ass song stuck in my head. I don't even know what it is. I really don't. Wow. Look at that, guys. It's like we would have been stopped out, which is jokes. We have opened up a bullish fair value gap there, but I wouldn't really class that as a first presented because it hasn't swept out any buy side. Maybe the 950 macro will give us some sort of opportunity, but right now I'm just not interested. Let's see what NQ is doing anyway. Wow, they're actually quite uncorrelated. Mark out this bullish gap, see how we react to that. Opened up 2 bearish gaps on NQ. But I think I've marked out. Oh no, I did mark out London low on ES, but we already swept it. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Yeah, wow, we actually wouldn't have been stopped out, but only by like a tick. I would not have wanted to be in that for sure. Thank you is definitely weaker on ES right now, which is interesting. ES is kind of stalling, but NQ looks pretty nice for shorts, but I feel like entry's kind of been and gone. With London low here, like it's gonna come and take out. Just hit midnight open. Look at that nice tap into this fair value gap here. It's in pink. Pink and pink and pink. Literally tapped it and rejected lower. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Super tiny gap. Reacting slightly off midnight open on NQ and the quadrant of the opening range gap on ES. Also at the first quadrant of the opening range gap on NQ, just here. So interesting to see what we do. Kind of be open to something like this. Potentially, but I don't know. I don't know. Potentially be open to something like that, but I'm not sure. feel like the opportunity's kind of gone. Maybe. And 8. Yeah, the opportunity is kind of gone, I feel. However, be opposed to that. Maybe. Trying to figure this out, but like do it as fast as possible, but also not friggin' rush. I'd want like minimum of 2R. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a sell limit. I think I'm happy with that. See whether it gets filled. It's fine if it runs to TP without filling me, to be honest. Like, it's fine. Okay. As soon as we hit London low, I'm getting rid of this. Okay. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Missed opportunity, but I'm getting used to Tradeovate, so I kind of expected it to happen. It's gonna take me a little while to get used to everything because Project X is a little bit easier to use, but I feel like Tradeovate's worth it once you're used to it, you know. Missed opportunity, but that's fine. I would have taken a partial at London low and probably held like a couple micros down to the opening range gap midpoint, but this is a key draw for ES, so. What a shame. What a shame, eh? I'm glad I didn't just like enter late and get a really bad fill though, because I'm the worst at I'm the worst for doing it. I actually am. Oh, W forward test, but not W trade. Anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. There's always another setup. Always another setup. I'm just going to screenshot that because it is a really nice trade, actually. You took that, Lay Queen. I'm just putting this in my admin chat. I always send my trades into my admin chat while I'm on stream. Let's read the chat, see what everyone's saying. I'm so happy I didn't read the chat because there's literally someone being like, don't sell now, bruh. This is why I stay off reading the chat when I'm trying to trade, because something like that like really does put you off. Really does. Like, whether you think it will or not, it honestly does. Okay. So we are trading at the consequent encroachment of this inversion fair value gap, which lines up nicely with one of the quadrants of this daily wick. Just interesting. So see how sensitive we are to this area, because I think if we're going to continue higher, here is a nice place to turn around, or just continue lower. But we're nearly at the 10 a.m. candle, so we'll wait the 10 a.m. candle to open and kind of reassess whether we want to take anything or whether I'm kind of done after getting edged. After getting edged. That would have been such a nice trade, like literally 0 drawdown as well. Fine. Trading at the lower quadrant of the opening range gap on ES. Soon to be on AQ. Definitely gonna like take a few minutes to reconvene from there so I don't FOMO trade. It's hard watching your trade run to your freaking TP when you kind of knew what was going on, but that's just something you got to deal with in trading. You're not gonna catch them all. And at least my direction was right, you know. That's the most important thing. Okay, we've just hit consequent encroachment of this 4-hour inversion fair value gap on ES now as well. And we've hit the 0.75 quadrant of the opening range gap. Ooh, nearly. Very nearly. Range gap nearly filled on ES. 0.75 now on a won't you take me? We do have some SMT, I think. Hello. Yeah, we do have some SMT, so we'll see whether that holds or whether we just want to kind of tank lower. Who knows? But I'm gonna mark out the quadrants. We've now refilled this inversion gap. So interesting to see what happens here, whether we want lower. God damn, generational wealth, bro. Just missed out on generational wealth. No FOMO for me. I'm a new woman. I'm a new woman. Light is headache. Oh, that's better. The lighting's gonna be bad, but it's actually just giving me such a bad headache right now. My bad. Someone said my bad. That's jokes. If I took that trade, that would have been such a funny edit to have like Mateo's comment saying "Don't sell now," and then me like order filled and it's running to TP in like 3 minutes. But I didn't take it, so that's not happening. Oh. Looks like NQ is going to refill the opening range gap as well. Too late for shorts. Yeah, I know. I'm not shorting right now. That would be pretty ridiculous. Those are pretty nice, to be fair. God damn. Yeah, guys, honestly, next trade I take, everyone spam. Don't, like, let's say I'm buying, everyone say don't buy so I can make a cool edit if it hits TP. Take one for the team. Take one for the team, guys. I want to make cool edits. Want to make cool edits. Want to make cool edits. What's everyone up to this weekend? Happy Friday. Oh, I'm actually so tired. I've had a large coffee and I'm so tired. I had the best sleep of my life last night. So I decided to invest in a really good mattress because the mattress that I had was the one that like comes with the bed frame and it was really, really shitty. So I was like, right, I'm going to invest in a good mattress. It arrived yesterday and I had the best goddamn sleep of my whole life. I felt like I was sleeping on a cloud. It was probably like one of the most expensive purchases I've ever done. I didn't realize how expensive mattresses were. However, it was so fire. Like, it's so comfy. So comfy. Darling, won't you take me home? This honestly could be the first presented Issy on it. Thank you. Same for ES. Our reaction from the consequent encroachment of the conversion gap's nice. Oh yeah. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. Nice. You have these like relative equal lows resting below on NQ as well, which I think is a nice target, but it's just like we're pretty overextended. I don't really know how to go. I don't really know how to go about that one. We have a 5-minute gap on E. We do. The screen is becoming very very drawn on at this point. I am just gonna hide the chat just while I'm looking. I don't like people putting me off. I am doing a giveaway, by the way, but it'll be a little bit later on once I'm done trading. Oh, oh, wow. I want to risk about $100 per trade so that it gives me a chance to take 2 trades throughout the day if I want to take 2, you know? I like doing super low risk on funded accounts, but just scaling funded accounts is actually the way forward. So that's what I'm trying to do. Tapping into a 5-minute fair value gap right now. We do have an hourly see how we react from the midpoint of this 5-minute fair value gap on both NQ and S. Really need a wee, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to just hop off and do that in a minute. Oh. I were to catch continuation shorts, which asset would I do that on? Which asset would I do that on? Honestly, I think NQ because it just has clearer draws. But also, no, probably ES because ES is actually way weaker. So there's a high chance I could get fucked by SMT. But yeah, if I was looking for longs, I would definitely wait until we are back in the proximity of midnight open. Just so we can kind of like get back through all of this. We've created a lot of bearish PD arrays that I wouldn't really want to long from. But I'm gonna see how we react to this 5-minute SIBI and go from there. Still have some nice targets below us. We have previous daily low. We've got relative equal lows on NQ. We've got an unfilled 4-hour gap also. So we have some nice targets still resting below us, but it's just whether it wants to go there right now or whether it just wants to chop around. Because we have moved like 150 handles. So I'm not looking to take an entry like anytime soon because I feel like when it moves like that, it will then retrace a little bit and then it will manipulate because people will try and get in on a continuation. So I'm gonna just watch price for a little bit and see what the vibe is. See what the vibe is. See whether NQ wants to vibe or not. And if not, that's totally okay. And do you want to know why that's totally okay? Because it's another day of conserved capital. Honestly, NQ hasn't even like rebalanced the opening range gap yet. Let's check YM, see what YM looks like. Okay, YM has come into this bullish fair value gap and has reacted pretty aggressively really from there, I'll be honest. Is this 4-hour wick? Daily wick? An anything wick? 15-minute wick. YM has just inversed that 5-minute fair value gap. Looks a lot stronger than any of the three. Walk away. I feel like if NQ is going to manipulate you out of shorts, it's going to be right here. Or just offer absolutely no entry whatsoever. I have my indicator on here. No, I did have it. Like that could be nice. But already kind of running away. That entry is so bad. I'm also not entering after we've just taken some sell side. I've done that many times and got. I need to stop swearing on these. I feel like it will stop showing up on people's like explore page things on YouTube if I keep swearing. Sorry guys, I'm just locked in. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. So we're gonna have 2 W4 tests for the stream, mate. Oh, okay. Another W4 test that I didn't take. To be fair though, like I would have got filled down here, which is so bad. Okay, we've just taken out this sell side, these equal lows on NQ and ES. Taken out this low. So yeah. Do you just want to watch YM here? Because YM has been respecting this 4-minute bullish fair value gap that I've marked out, like the consequent encroachment of that has been respected really well. And I think if we're going to reverse from anywhere, it could be this point because we've just taken out some really key sell side levels here and tapped into a higher time frame gap, which is premium. So honestly, a reversal from here could be really, really nice if we're going to have one. And if I was looking for one, it would on YM, just because YM is the strongest right here. So yeah, that's my take. But we'll see. We may want to continue lower to previous days though. But I don't think that's something I'm interested in getting involved in just because trading through a 1 hour bullish fair value gap is not really my vibe. My vibe. YM looks pretty nice. I'm gonna lie, guys. YM looks pretty nice. 4-minute entry, honestly. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see though. YM is just gonna like stall if we want to continue lower, as we can see. Continue lower here, and YM just chopped. Let's see what the chat's saying. Is anyone still here? Oh my gosh, we have so many people on. Thank you. It's always trades you don't take. I know. I know. It actually is. It's because of my hesitation. To be fair, I'm still getting used to Trader 8, so I'm a little bit slower at it. So once I'm used to it, we should be on the ball, but do 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 do. You only traded Nasdaq and S&P. I traded YM as well. Did you take that on the alpha? No, I didn't take it on anything, honestly. I was thinking about taking it, but I don't like entering when we've just taken out minus L sides. It can sometimes like reverse on you. So it's not my favorite thing to do. See the 4-minute chart. 4-minute chart. Honestly, why am I doing nothing? Why? Guys, I low-key kind of like longs on NQ right now. I really feel like we're going to reverse. At least up to here, like up to the 15-minute unfilled gap, you know? Like, I feel like that's kind of nice. What I'm saying? No? Yeah, no. Turning off the chat now. Turning off the chat now. Because find you all distracting. Like longs on YM though. Really do. Really, 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 really do. And I like longs on YM. Longs on YM. No NQ. Like a little better on YM. Okay, we just inverted this pretty large one minute bearish fair value gap, which we were respecting. We respected the consequent encroachment of this 4-minute bullish fair value gap as well. So I want to see how we react to this bullish gap on YM and see what's going on. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. IQ really need to watch price right now. I need to watch price right now because I might find an entry. Who knows? Even though I've already found 2 entries, but I didn't take any of them. I feel like I'm worse at taking entries when I am on stream. I don't know. What do you guys think? When I'm on my own, I feel like I would have taken that. Yes. Line. What is this line? Oh, right. Looks like we still want to go lower on NQ. Oh, need to announce trader of the week. Alan, please remind me because I'll probably forget. What is your bias? My bias right now is sit on my hands and do nothing. Yo, Erin Andrews. Guys, my friend Erin is here. Everybody say hello, Erin. Yeah, Lou was the trade of the week from last week, so she's getting an extra entries into the giveaway right now, but I need to pick a trade of the week for like this week to use next week, if that makes sense. My bias right now is do nothing. Why is no one saying hi to Erin? What the hell? Yay, someone said hey, Erin. I don't trade gold, so I won't be looking at gold's chart. I believe we have 50 viewers. That's so lit. Is it because everyone knows that I'm doing a giveaway, or do you actually like watching me trade? Oh my god, that coffee is so warm, but I'm actually I'm really tired. Erin got the whole govy in the username. Wait, what? I don't get it. Today was easy AF, bro. We just know you're unprofitable. People who say shit like that have never made any money. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Go sleep. I do need to go sleep. You right. Don't like it when people say they was really don't like that at all. Mean. It shows your ego, which you're not supposed to have when you're a trader. Let's bear that in mind. Let's bear that in mind, please. I am a hater to people who say it's easy. Correct. Some people just have skills. Comment because but that tells you all you need to know. Yeah, same. I flipped my $10 into 100K today. So easy. Oh, and I was at my window. I don't really think there's anything for me in the current economic climate. I don't think there's anything for me after those two forward tests, which I didn't manage to so yeah. Let's do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. I kind of want to hop off and get on FX replay for a bit. Like, I don't think I'm gonna catch anything in this. I don't know whether I would want to short right now. I'd want to wait until PM probably. And if it runs to previous daily low over lunch, then it is what it is, you know? You know? Thing is, when people say, duh, we had a 15-minute 2022 model, how is that hard? Bro, your mentor, ICT, his model, 2022 model is ICT's model, okay? Your mentor. If he heard you saying, oh my god, duh, it's so easy, in someone's live stream, he would tell you that you're being ridiculous and to get off the internet. Like, I'm just saying. Please just bear that in mind. Like, can we just deep what ICT Michael Huddleston would say if he heard someone coming on someone's stream where they're trying to trade saying, oh my god, bro, the 2022 model, duh, it's so easy. Bro, he would tell you that you're being ridiculous. Giveaway, did I hear giveaway? You heard giveaway. You heard giveaway. You heard giveaway. That's right. Okay, let's do the giveaway. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. QW forward test. W signal. W. Me for real. I think I need to like practice paper trading just so I can get the hang of trading on TradingView rather than Project X, because it's very different for me. Like, you can't do more market orders by right clicking, which is kind of confusing. So yeah. What are you saying, Claudia? I'm not saying much. What about you? Okay, let's do the giveaway. So if you want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is comment. What should we comment? All you have to do is comment Starbucks in the chat if you want to enter the 50k standard evaluation giveaway, and then yeah, just comment that in the chat. I'll do it first to set off the train. Why don't you use daily wicks? I do use daily. I have the daily wick quadrants marked on gray. Right there. A huge from Brazil, Claudia. Oh my gosh, Brazil. I want to go to Brazil. Oh my god, it's pumpkin spice latte. I don't like pumpkin spice latte, bro. They taste like shit. Taste like ass. Taste like ass. Okay, nice. Nice, you're green for the week. Let's go. Well done. Okay, guys. So we've got all the entries. Alan is now going to collect all of these and also add anyone's extra entries that they have earned from being in my Discord or whatever. And then I will pick the winner. Anyone who has said Starbucks more than once will not be included in the giveaway. Alan did say in the chat that any repeats people will just not be included. because it's annoying. Hola, hola, I need my mocha. Like, keep it up, don't give up. Thank you so much. I won't give up. Claudia, that wall back from you looks with the Tanya. You mean it looks like Tanya's? I don't know. It does kind of look like Tanya's setup, to be fair. Claudia, you trading Monday? I am gonna trade. No, actually, I think Monday the 19th is a half day. Fairly sure. Should we go on Forex Factory and find out? If so, then I won't be trading. Yeah, it's a US bank holiday, so I think it's a half day for CME, so I won't be trading Monday. I'm definitely not winning because she was mad at me. I'm not mad at you. I just said I hate it when people do that. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the comment. I don't like it. Irritating. I may look at PM session, honestly. I feel like PM PA on a Friday is just like chef's kiss. So we'll see later. Oh, it's FX. Hey, FX. Your extra entries are being counted, don't worry. Those jokes. Okay. I got the list. Got everyone's extra entries in for the giveaway. Alan, did you put Jake Keller's in? Jake Keller should have 2. Did I even add that in the chat? I don't even know whether I wrote that. Yes, here. Oh, shoot. Let me just do. Okay, can you just add these in for Jake Keller, please? Been subbed on IG for a while now, found your YouTube lol. Oh my gosh, welcome. Yeah, FX already won GG. Yeah, there's a high chance that FX will win. I'm not gonna lie. He bought a lot of accounts, so he gets a lot of extra entries. But I feel like it's still nice to do it anyway, you know? You never know. You never know. I'm in the Discord. Let's go. I'm a new trader. I don't know if you're profitable or no, but I got a question. I'm not profitable, but I'm not saying that this year. Like, I haven't made money is what I'm gonna say. I think saying unprofitable is harsh on yourself and you should be kind to yourself. As a new trader, is it better to gain skill, gain money, or gain eagers? I don't know what you mean by eagers. Gaining skill is 100% where you should be as a new trader. I think consuming content, making notes, going back through old charts, just really trying to understand price action, how it works, paper trading, etc., etc. Send you the list. Okay, cool. Awesome. Right. We've got the accounts to give away. So I'm just going to copy this and we're going to do a random duck race because they're so fun. We did these for the Christmas live stream series that I did. It was so fun. So I'm just going to put in all of the names that we have. Hopefully there's not more than 100. Okay, yeah, we're good. And then we're going to do 1 minute. No, let's do 30 seconds. Wait, did I just do 30 minutes? Surely not. Is that 30 minutes, guys? I'm just going to redo that just in case. 30 minutes. Right, yeah. I don't need to do 30 minutes. It's actually ridiculous. Okay. And how do you start it again? Gosh, what's going on? How do you do it? Am I tripping? Ah. Okay, cool. Got 30 seconds for the duck race. Who's ready? Who's ready? Yes, there is. So I want to just repeat this before we do the duck race, guys. Some people have their name in more than once because they have gained extra entries. Now, you can gain extra entries into my weekly giveaways. I'm doing a giveaway this year every single week on stream. Every single week that I can stream, I'll be doing a giveaway. So if you want to gain extra entries, join the Discord and you can find instructions on how to gain extra entries. Some of the ways you can do this is, for example, inviting people to my Discord, or using my discount code for prop firms or TradeZella or FX Replay. There's things like this which will get you extra entries into my giveaways. I did a giveaway for just my Discord community last year, and the way that people got extra entries is for just being active in my Discord, right? So I'm always doing different ways for people to gain extra entries. You don't necessarily have to spend money, but of course I'm going to give people extra entries if they're supporting me in ways of, using my discount codes, because I appreciate that a lot, like it's not, everybody knows that helps me, right? So just want to make that clear before we start. That's why some people have extra names in. The Discord community is linked in the chat. It's pinned. Alan has added the link for that. So if you want to join, it's completely free. It's a great community for beginners. So yeah. The Discord link is pinned, so feel free to join. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's see who's going to win the duck race, guys. Bex has got a pretty good chance, not going to lie. Oh, this tastes bad now. Really bad. Really, really bad. Okay, let's see who's going to win. See who's going to win the duck race. Oh my gosh. Wow, I did not expect FX to not win, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Zen Trading, you have won the giveaway today. You have won a 50k standard alpha futures evaluation. Please, to claim your prize, please join the Discord. It's free to join and open a ticket inside of the Discord. If you don't know how to do that, just join the Discord, create an account if you don't have one, and just message in the chat and someone will get back to you on how to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna at them in the chat. You are the winner today. Congratulations. To claim your prize, make sure to join the Discord. I want to thank you guys so much for joining my stream today. We've got such a huge number of people on, so I'm so happy about that. Unfortunately, no trades today, but 2 great forward tests. This is a psychology lesson to me. Less hesitation and better knowledge of how to use TradingView to execute trades. I am transitioning from Project X, so you're gonna have to cut me some slack because I'm not used to trading on TradingView. I have traded Project X for months now, so still getting used to it. I'm gonna be live streaming. I don't know about next week's live stream. I'm gonna keep you updated because I am flying to America on Thursday next week. So Thursday is definitely a write-off for me, but I could potentially do Friday if I can find a good setup where I'm staying. So I'll keep you updated on my Instagram stories. If you don't already follow me on social media, make sure to do so. Instagram is definitely my most active, where I post updates about streams, I post the most things about my trading over there. So if you want to follow me, my username is in the bio of this live stream, so you should be able to find it there. I do weekly giveaways on the YouTube streams when I can stream, so make sure to subscribe and tune into those. I'm going to be doing this throughout the year. I did some huge giveaways last year on stream. I really did. I gave away like 2 mil of funded accounts, which is insane. I gave away 100 quid cash in my Christmas giveaway. I gave away so much stuff, guys. I gave away an iPad. I gave away so much stuff last year. This year is only going to get bigger and better, so make sure you're tuning in to the streams and following me on socials for those. I do plenty of giveaways just in my Discord and also on my Instagram stories as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great weekend, and hopefully I'll see you next week.